I want to thank Get Connected and everybody who collaborated for this event. Shout out to Freddie Jameson for doing this wonderful book release. You know, he's a black man, he's a black father. You got to clap up for that. He's a black man. There we go. For me personally, it's a beautiful thing to see that a black man can make all this happen, that he can bring all these people together, his kids, other people's kids. You know, that ain't easy to bring other people's kids together. You know,
It is not.
so, man, when I found out that he was making a book, I asked him what was the inspiration, and he said his father. He said Pops, which is, you know, my father figure. He said Pops was my inspiration. You know, everything I learned from him, I wanted to give to my kids. So he started on their biggest journey, or their biggest hurdle, and it was 3. When they was 3, they started to develop their personalities. Freddie and Lily, they started to develop their personalities, and they went into their own people. But it made me ask a question. It made me say, well, what would I be like if I was 3? Even right now, I wish I was 3. I ain't got no worries, we ain't got no bills. Man, let me be 3 again. It would be such a beautiful thing. You know, so for me, when I think about what this book can do, what this event can do, is really give kids a limelight into where they can start, where they can build, or where they can succeed. If I was 3, I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, if my rent is due because of the economy and jobs ain't working out. If I was 3, man, the sky would be the limit. I would actually have imagination. The sky would be the limit for me because I would have no fear. Like I know a little man right here, he got all the courage in the world. He ain't worried about what nobody cares, what nobody thinks, whether he got frosting on his lip or not. He out his line, and that's a beautiful thing. That's the biggest thing I think adults can get from this, as far as if I was 3. You have your imagination, you have your courage, anything is possible. Those are the biggest things that I think a lot of us can get from this book, and a lot of even older kids can get from this book. I think that's a beautiful thing to see. Man, if I was 3. So if I was 3, for me personally, if I was 3, I would take on all the challenges in the world.
Get your brother.
I would take on all the challenges in the world. I wish I could have a 3-year-old's imagination right now. If I had a 3-year-old's imagination right now, I'd be the next president. You know, Obama 2 times. You feel me? Shout out to Obama though. Shout out to Obama. I got to see that. You know what I'm saying? All the 3-year-olds at that time got to see that. It was glorious. But lastly and not leastly, thank you for everybody that came out. Please buy the book because if I was 3, I think it would impact your kids from 3 and on to really see where their journey is, to see themselves, especially for young kids, the reflection in themselves. See, my little man has all the courage in the world. But thank you all.